Good morning, friends. This is time for the trade plan for 13th of July 2020. Now, all uh, over the weekend, what I've heard is that the markets will break on the upside. I have gotten various targets 12,200, 400. All of those sorts of bullish comments I have heard. I have not heard a you know cautious statement over the weekend. See, now there are no two perspectives to take here. One perspective is that you have been in a very large rally, and now at this point, momentum is kind of, there is fatigue setting in. So, from a very positional kind of perspective, I think people should start to take profits, maybe on rallies, try to build a few short positions, but on an intraday style basis, you still need to have your bias based on the market direction. So, I would think today may not be the sort of positive day that people are expecting. And this theory about, till the US is going up, we will go up, will play out, but only with lower and lower momentum. We are in a very, very narrow market, which is just driven by one stock called Reliance. And, you know, that stock is extremely overstretched, and indices worldwide are overstretched. So how do you deal with this? The point here is that you will have to take positions on the short side several times, because going against the trend and expecting a correction is an activity which needs expense. So the idea is, while on an intraday style basis, you could still have long and short trades, but I would think that on a medium term basis, I think we are getting to a zone where buying will be risky, and by that I mean you buy at 10,850, and 2 weeks from now you get 10,200. I'm expecting a correction, a consolidation, because of the massive rally. Now, what do we do today? Let's go and see some charts. Okay. Over the weekend, I hope all of you saw the M and W patterns that I had spoken of. Now, today, the chances are very good that we open with a gap up. Now, there are two possibilities here. A, you come back and make your N pattern. The other possibility, and I would say there are a 50-50 odds of that, is that you go up, make an M kind of pattern, and then come back into the range. See, my sense is that this kind of range breakout will not happen without a market moving news. And I don't think that there is that sort of market moving news which can create large breakouts. So, be that as it may, the advice is that uh, do not try to overstretch your losses, which means, I mean, have a reasonable stop. And if the market is not responding, don't try to push the losses too much on one side. Now, let's have a look on the Bank Nifty. The Bank Nifty remains the weaker of the index. And again, while you may see some short covering, I don't see how it can outperform. So broadly, your range on Bank Nifty is basically this zone of 22,300 to about, you can say, 22,800. I don't think I would like to consider this, as a level. This was an extension. So, what needs to be watched is how do the banks respond today, and whether at higher levels the selling comes back. See, the idea is right now do things on an intraday basis, positional basis. If you do take a short position, etc., keep a reasonable stop. There is no, fun being short while the market is moving against you. You can retry your short later on, but overall, in my opinion, right now is a point where you take at least 50% of your profits and then see what happens. You will get intraday declines because there is very stiff resistance here. So again, what we want to do is um, look at the pivot levels for the day. Well, for the day, basically support zone is at 10, 706, 10, 736. Resistance at 10, 796, about 10, 826. And on the Bank Nifty, support is around 22, 163 to 22, 299. And resistance is at 22, 571 to 22, 707. On stocks, I think the market is trying to move into a defensive situation. So pharma, IT, FMCG could be the stocks where the money could move. Overall, uptrend, but the market internals are a bit shaky. So take care, trade well, and please consult your financial advisor.